come into this place we have, where we can share everything. It's talking therapy. It's talking therapy.
Beautiful Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to another day with our celebrity doctor, Dr. Michael, in the studio for Talking Therapy. Good morning, Dr. Michael.
Hi.
That was very casual. What do you mean hi?
Is it hi?
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the Blast Rise with the Blast Risers, and Dr. Michael is here again today. Today we're standing.
All right. I think we're getting a call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, you want to respond to the young man who spoke about what he said. I think just to add to one of the things I want you to respond with is right now we're seeing a lack of vision among young men, which I think also is like a summary of what he was saying.
Okay. First and foremost, you are the only one that has absolute power over your mind. And because you are the only one that has absolute power over your mind, you want to be very intentional about information control or management. Number 3 thing is that people are your primary sources of information. If you feel somehow, it's coming from somebody. If something is happening to you, the information generated it, and it came from somebody. You want to find out who that person is and throw the person out of the window. So you want to find out what is in your bank account now is because of the information you've been listening to. And the information that you are listening to or you have been listening to is coming from somebody. The question is, do you want that person or do you want your finances to grow? Which one do you want? You have to pick one. You want to move from the level of like. I call this person because I like the person. I call this person because this person likes me. I call this person because I love this person. This person calls me because he loves me. You want to move from that level to I call this person because I need this person. You want to start checking your life. Every person in my life, what need are they satisfying? So, some people used to say, don't marry for love, marry for need. That's not what they are trying to say. I want to now tell you what they are trying to say. They are not aware that that's not what they are trying to say. Because how will you marry somebody that you don't love? So they didn't mean that. What they are trying to say is don't just marry for love, marry also for need. Once you assess what need this person is coming to play in my life, it helps you to narrow down the relationship.
Yeah.
And then expectation. And then time management. And then the amount of attention. Whoever gets the highest attention in your life has corresponding control and influence over your mind.
Over your mind.
Then your mind has control over your life and your body. You don't have control over your life and your body. It's your mind that has absolute control. Your mind instructs your life and instructs your body. The only entity that you have absolute control over is your mind. And you don't command your mind, you educate your mind.
Educate your mind.
So I want you to start educating yourself, because it is information that brings about hope.
Yeah.
Information brings about hope.
Yes.
So there's nothing in the air. There are still ideas.
Yeah.
So the reason why you say you don't have hope is because you are in the wrong company. Change your company. If you ask me today, what's are the major talk today? People are our primary sources of information for everything. Yeah. Even if you are going to have, I want to repeat it again, even if you are going to have a spiritual experience, it's going to be because your mind has heard something from somebody before.
Yeah.
Spiritual experiences, they come after your mind has been exposed to something, an information that somebody said from a movie, from social media, and the rest.
Yeah.
That's how powerful our mind is. So when I say, oh God Almighty, God is great, you parted the Red Sea, parted the Red. God is saying, calm down. Oh. I know that I parted the Red Sea, but you see your mind. It's when your mind gives me control, access, that I will be able to help. The mind only gives control and access based on the education that you have given your mind. So I want to encourage men today to start assessing their sources of information. Who are the people you are listening to? If you are saying true wealth, it's not about having money, but having true wealth. The food you ate today, where did it come from? Don't have money. You don't need to have money. You will leave it in this world and go. We know. But the people that are donating to build these institutions, are you not tired of going to go and meet them and beg them and prostrate? Don't you think you should have your own money too?
Oh God.
So you want to start checking the people you listen to, the people around you. I'm very, very intentional about people in my inner circle. And I screen them a lot.
Yeah.
I screen them a lot. And so you want to screen them too. How can you grant access to somebody that you did not screen? How can you grant absolute access? The fact that somebody is a member of your family does not mean the person should have access into your life. You give people access based on the need they meet. If somebody meets one need, you give corresponding access. If somebody meets 4 needs, then you give higher access. You don't just give because we are one family. How? Even if you are my brother, what need are you meeting? If you are not meeting my need, it's okay. Just stay there, out of the house. When I now see that you have a need, I will open the door. You will now enter, because life is not about sentiments. Women are not sentimental, though. And that's why I say we should follow them. They are not sentimental. If they have you in your life, it's because of a need that you are meeting. But men,
what need are you meeting? Objective.
There are people in your life that you need to just get rid of. You love them. The fact that you love someone does not mean you should grant access to the person. The person can stay outside the house. When you now discover the need the person is going to meet, then you now open the door. Only you, sir. Every other person stay out. Come in, sir, and then you lock the door. That's it.
All right.
I was going to talk about quickly before we go about that, how to now have those people in your life. I mean, you said you can have them, there are people that you love, they can be around you.
They can be outside.
So how do you not grant access? How do you make sure that those people are not crossing that boundary that you don't want them to cross?
By asking, what are the things I need? First of all, you need to list all the things that you need. Not the things you think you need, not the things somebody said you need. The things you truly need. And then ask yourself, who are the people in my life that have capacity to meet any of these needs? So you write a need, then you write corresponding names of people. You move to the next need, corresponding name.
Yeah.
Like that. Every other person, you just put them out by attention, reducing attention. That's the answer to your question.
Okay.
You reduce attention in your mind.
Yes.
The person that meets 4 needs, you should be thinking about the person correspondingly. And the person that meets 1 need, you should also have attention in your mind. It is the attention the person has in your mind that you will naturally have physically. And it's going to determine how much exposure you give yourself. The number of visits. Anybody meeting 4 needs in your life deserves a visit. What is the weight of the need this person is meeting in my life? Because you need to pursue people that you need and allow people that need you to pursue you. Don't grant people, let me say it again, only pursue people that you need. People that need you, you naturally. So don't grant somebody access because you need me. You may not know now. Let him know. Let him know. Let her know. If he does not know, there's nothing you can do. And it's going to be disturbing you because the person will be acting in a way and you'll be angry. And the person will not understand why you are angry. And then everybody will now be doing one kind. And then ask people, what do you need? Don't meet any other need apart from the need they have told you that they have. And people always talk about what they need. So you don't need to have an interview. Hello, you're welcome to this interview. So what do you need in this relationship? People always talk about what they need. Is you now that you now need to have a listening skill to listen to people. Somebody is saying you don't spend time with me. What do you think the person needs? Time. Do you have it?
If you don't have it to give, then you're not supposed to.
If you're asking for time, what need are you meeting in my life? That's what determine if I will spend 1 hour with you, if I will spend 2 minutes with you, if I will spend 5 minutes with you. And then are we aligned when it comes to identity? So pursue only people that you need. People that need you will pursue you. The reason is because if you allow people that need you to pursue you, they will respect you. So that's what you want to do every day. Alignment and pursuing people that you need. Be in their DM. Yeah. Somebody said, people are saying that I've not been replying their requests in my DM. I said, me too, I'm also in the DM of people that are here to reply me. If somebody calls you and you don't pick, if the person needs you, the person will call again.
Yes.
I must call. What's happening? Hello? Okay. You just want to greet me. Okay. You not call your other person. Hello? You called. What's happening? Hello? Do you know that time you could have used that thing to develop an idea for an app, and you could have even decided you can even use that time to sleep. Yeah.
So it's better to sleep than to be chasing people that you don't need.
It's only 24 hours you have. You now have to be intentional about who gets what in your life.
Absolutely.
The fact that you are a spouse does not now mean what is that spouse? What is the need that the person is meeting in your life? Because if the person is meeting a need in your life, the person will have a vested interest in you making it. Dangote now said there can be no civil war. You know why? Obvious reason now. Yes, no. He has a $20 billion company. Why would that person now think that there will be
a civil unrest in the country?
So it's clear that you should state it out clearly: financial, sexual, emotional, all those ones.
And don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of your needs.
Yes, you have to know your needs to be able to make demands of those needs.
Yeah. If you are just sewing my clothes, why should I now give you 6 hours now?
You're a good tailor.
Then you understand. If you are like you're a good tailor, and then even with good tailor too, there should be a particular time. Yeah. So we don't need to be ashamed of our need. Nice. You all need to specify. Okay, this person, you are meeting this. Okay, you are sewing my clothes, and I really love my clothes. So okay, I'll give you more time. I'll give you more attention because time equals attention. Attention equals time. You know the third factor: money, health, success, security. So the reason why your bank account is not because of Tinubu. Leave Tinubu alone. And it's not as if I'm a supporter or I'm not. I'm not.
So because do you need Tinubu? That's the question you should ask now.
Government only take care of the group success and security. It is now the duty of each individual to maximize the policies of government for individual gain. So just first of all, sort out your own individual issue. The people is always about people.
Yes.
If you are feeling good, it's about people. You said Daniel was feeling good. Somebody is contributing to that, is causing that happiness. He may not know. He may be madam. He may not know, but somebody is contributing to it.
Oh, we got a voice note.
Hello, good morning, Dr. Michaels. Good morning, Daniel and Islamiyah. Okay, I have a question. Do you really have to allow a child get his choice when it comes to going to university? Like, okay, the parents want the child to go to a private university, supposed regulated university, private university that the children don't have time to move out of the hostel and all that, out of the school. Okay, let me give you the background story. There's this family friend of mine. Okay, apparently when the girl was she said she was abused when she was in primary six. No, when she was I think when she was age 7, she was molested by a senior, a female too. Because the primary school they went, he had primary, he had secondary in the same compound. So she was molested by a senior, but she didn't tell anybody. So fast forward to 2 years ago, the parent just discovered that she was into lesbo. She preferred female. It was later, I think she was in SS2 then. It was later, okay, when they started asking. That was when she went to say that she was molested when she was age 7 and she didn't tell anybody. So now, I think that now affected her psyche. She now became a tomboy. Now, as a concern, people are not comfortable that she's a tomboy. And so she's a kind of person that she's an extrovert. She likes to explore. Now she wants to enter an institution. So the parents are worried now that they don't want to take her to a federal university that no one can cover going out and coming in and all that. But she, on the other hand, she wants to be free. So what do you advise in such situation? Should a request be granted? Some people will tell you, just allow the child go wherever they want to go. Some people will tell you
not solving the problem.
The child cannot tell you.
Should we employ you?
What's your take?
Should we employ you at Quantum Consult?
Because the university issue is not the
It's not the issue.
it's not the
that's
issue.
It's not the primary
It's not
issue.
the primary issue.
Because that's not going to stop
It's
anything.
the symptom. It's not. It's like. It's not. That doesn't solve the problem. You have to deal with it. So the first thing you need to be we're looking at is to get her in therapy.
Yeah.
To sit down with a therapist, not trying to curb our movement. You think it doesn't happen in private school?
We're just talking about boarding schools in the morning. What do you think happens in the hostels?
Oh.
So that doesn't have anything to do. People will make time for the things that they care about,
That's
right?
even where
I
they
think
will
that's
have
what
more
she cares
freedom
about. Yeah.
to express that
Because then
sexuality.
you're not going anywhere.
Yes.
You are in a controlled environment. So again, that's not the but
Number one thing is
Michaels.
the lady is looking for love. So I want to ask, what's like the parental love
that child is getting?
has been
not
getting?
great.
Because it's looking like it's looking like there's an issue there.
Yeah.
If a child is not getting good parental love, it stems from a marriage that has issues.
Hi.
It's a stable marriage,
that would give
an adequate needed in the way the child needs it. We all need love differently. You need to figure out how does this child wants to be, not how I want the child to be loved.
How does this child wants to be loved?
That now brings me to the third one. The tomboy is the fourth one. The fourth one is this child. You need to sit this child down and ask her what she needs. You have to let her know that you respect her, and then whatever she's going to say. So you want to ask her, what do you need? What are your needs?
Yeah.
Not just financial need or what you need for university. No. What do you need?
What do you need?
And number 4, the tomboy stuff is a way of her trying to cope with not being a female so that she will not experience the lesbo stuff. So she's kind of like fighting the lesbo stuff. So it's giving me it's like she doesn't really like the lesbo stuff. It was like she was looking for love. And then she just went there. It was not something she wanted to do.
Solid advice. they can reach out to Dr. Michael and have a proper and intent, because this is not something you do over the radio, because the person asking the question is not even the parent of the child.
Yeah.
You know, they're just, and I'm not even sure how you go to the parent and say,
Say, do you have parents? Do you have your marriage table?
the marriage
Do you have
table-
love in
you
your
have love in
marriage?
your marriage.
All right, the number is 081 152 88304. 081 152 88304. Or you can just send us a WhatsApp message to request for the number, and we'll send it to you so you can just speak with Dr. Michaels.
As always, giving us solid food for thought every Tuesday morning. And you can catch the recap of today's episode on Dr. Michael's Spotify handle, which is at Dr. Michael on Spotify, on YouTube at Dr. Michael also.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.